And clearly Prince Philip enjoyed that. Oh, McGuigan has got it, and I don't think he can believe it, and a lot of the crowd certainly can't, and I must say I'm surprised myself, but he's got it on a majority decision, and Segolik has taken that very well indeed. McGuigan has got the gold medal. That's Northern Ireland's first ever gold medal at this weight. The anthem for this Northern Ireland gold medal. And so as we move into the last 3 minutes of this lightweight final, Gerry Hamill of Northern Ireland really only has to keep on doing what he's been doing in the first 2 rounds, moving easily and picking off his man with the left, to pick up Northern Ireland's second gold medal of these boxing championships. Barry McGuigan, their bantamweight, perhaps a bit luckily, has picked up a gold medal already, and Hamill is on the way to doing the same thing here against Patrick Waweru of Kenya. Hamill, much more experienced internationally than this 18-year-old Kenyan. Hamill, 23, accustomed to boxing in top class now for many years. He had a tremendous battle in the Montreal Olympics with Rusevski of Yugoslavia. He lost that particular bout, but it was touch and go whether he won it. The best Northern Ireland have ever done at this weight was Jim Jordan's silver medal at the 1958 Games in Cardiff. That's the Kenyan's corner. Told to keep quiet by the Ghanaian referee, Teofilio Kwe. And it's been noticeable in previous bouts here in Edmonton that Hamill has tended to come quite firmly towards the end and just put the finishing touches to his contest. But this time it looks as though Waweru is applying the pressure. Now, Hamill's left hand can be the winning weapon here, there's no doubt about that. He scored consistently with it. And Waweru's successes have been few and far between, really. For the most part, his punches are not landing on the target area, being made to miss. And Hamill just needs to keep it going. Under a minute left. So Waweru finishes attacking, but still missing. And it seems to me that Gerry Hamill of Northern Ireland, 23 years old, has done enough to win a gold medal. The judges from Australia, England, Canada, New Zealand and Ghana will have to decide that one. We'll see what they make of it. Gerry Hamill makes it 2 goals for Northern Ireland. Majority points decision. The judges from Australia, England and Canada vote for him. Those from New Zealand and Ghana against him. So Gerry Hamill makes it a double in these championships in goals for Northern Ireland to follow up Barry McGuigan's success. 2 goals and already a bronze for Northern Ireland, and they've still got one more man to come. So the gold medalist at lightweight, despite a lot of booing from this crowd, Gerry Hamill of Northern Ireland, who was disqualified in the Commonwealth Games 4 years ago, but has more than made up for that now. That's Northern Ireland's first ever gold medal at lightweight in the Commonwealth Games. The runner-up, silver medalist Patrick Waweru, gets his silver medal from John Castle of Australia, one of the leading lights of the International Amateur Boxing Association. And the 2 bronze medalists at this weight, one from Scotland, John McAllister. McAllister was beaten by Waweru in the semi-finals, and the other bronze medalist, Teddy Makofi of Zambia, whom Gerry Hamill beat in the semis.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the victory anthem of Northern Ireland.
Final chance then for Beattie to make it a triple gold night for Northern Ireland in these boxing finals in the Edmonton Gardens. Beattie of Northern Ireland, McCallum of Jamaica. Jamaica have never won a medal before at this weight. And they only ever won 1 gold medal in boxing ever in the Commonwealth Games. McCallum now consistently coming forward, flinging those long arms and getting through. Beattie trying to make a counterpunch tell, but it's difficult. McCallum has been Jamaican champion 4 times. A lot of international experience. And nearly always, of course, has this tremendous reach advantage against his opponents. This is the 10 stone 8 division. And McCallum stands 6 feet tall. Beattie sticking very bravely to the task. But it's looking like a pretty hopeless proposition now. Low one from McCallum. Well, if the dreams of triple gold are vanishing, it'll still be Northern Ireland's best ever effort at this weight in the Commonwealth Games. The best they've ever done before at welterweight is a bronze medal. Well, the story of that was the enormous reach of McCallum, and Beattie looking a little worse for wear as he goes back to the corner, and knowing surely that he'll have to settle for silver.
Winner by points unanimous.
Michael McCallum of Jamaica, unanimous decision, takes the gold medal at welter, and Kenny Beattie of Northern Ireland will take the silver. And so Northern Ireland wind up their boxing program in these Commonwealth Games with 2 golds, a silver and a bronze. A marvellous performance from a team of 7.
'71 in Madrid, 1973 in Belgrade. Another member of the panel for the 76 Olympics, but he's never had it as tough as he's had it tonight, I'll warrant that. The third and final round of the lightweight final, and Charlie Nash is going to have to do something spectacular if he's going to win this one. Can Hamill keep it up? He's been boxing so superbly. And Charlie Nash knows what he's got to do, and he's going to try to do it. And I'll tell you this, Charlie Nash will be dangerous right to the end. And again, Nash is warned for looping his arm around his opponent. Hamill making Nash miss, and then coming in and counter-punching. The essence of good boxing. Another good counter-punch from Hamill. He's catching Nash with some beauties as Nash comes in at him. And again, look at that for good boxing from Gerry Hamill. And Charlie Nash told to keep his head up. Is having to fight for his life here. We're in the last minute of this magnificent lightweight final, and it's still Gerry Hamill. Now Nash again was ducking his head, and it got him into trouble. Charlie Nash is in trouble. Can Gerry Hamill take him? That's the question now with half a minute left. And again, Charlie Nash, I think, he's getting a public warning for ducking his head down, and that will cost him points. But he's been cautioned a couple of times for that. He can't complain about being warned. Oh, a good uppercut from Hamill. And it's coming up to the end now. Bell coming any moment. And there it is. what a very good lightweight final. And what a magnificent performance from Gerry Hamill. All credit to Charlie Nash for his part in it. But Gerry Hamill showed us tonight what good boxing is all about. Superb boxing on the defensive, taking every opportunity to get his punches in and punching most correctly with the knuckle part of the glove. And if I tip Charlie Nash to win this fight, if Charlie Nash gets this decision, well, I'll pack up and go home. Superb performance from 20-year-old Gerry Hamill. There he is, being greeted by as many supporters he has in this hall tonight. And Charlie Nash, very popular figure, and his fans can applaud him for a very game performance. And in fairness, Charlie Nash hasn't done a lot of boxing over the past couple of years, but he got a real surprise in this young fella Hamill tonight. So now we await the official decision of our three judges. Surely there can't be any doubt. Wonderful performance by Gerry Hamill. And he's grinning away there in the middle of the ring.
The lightweight champion for 1975 by unanimous decision, Hamill in the red flag.
Yes, it had to be. And good sport Charlie Nash congratulates the man who gave him tonight what I can only describe as a real boxing lesson. Dempster from the left-hand corner is going to have to do something really spectacular to pull this one out of the bag, because Hamill has won the first two rounds very clearly indeed. But Dempster's going to keep going, obviously. He's still hoping to land the big one. And again, there's a trickle of blood from Dempster's nose. In fact, rather more than a trickle. Hamill unmarked as far as I can see. You notice that when Hamill does take a good punch, he doesn't stand around. He moves very well, uses his feet well, and gets himself out of trouble. Well, Dempster just can't make anything of this at all. He's trying so hard, and all he gets for reward, punches to the face. And in this lightweight final, we've another one that looks a foregone conclusion, because in the lighter vest of the two is Gerry Hamill, who's been lightweight champion for the past 3 years, was featherweight champion 2 years before that, and his opponent in the dark vest, a stranger to these championship finals, John McKay from the St. Malachy's Club in Coleraine. Hamill, very experienced, has boxed all over the world against McKay, who, although he's older than Hamill, has had nothing like the boxing experience that Gerry Hamill has, and this really should be a fairly easy one for Gerry Hamill. John McKay in the dark vest and the southpaw leading with his right hand. And there's a good one now to start with, and McKay was definitely shaken by that one. And Hamill going in to try to finish it off quickly if he can. Hamill tying his man up very expertly inside. Hamill is infinitely more experienced than McKay, and McKay is going to have a lot of trouble keeping out of trouble in this contest. This is the lightweights, 9 stone 6. These two, incidentally, have met once before. It was about 3 years ago, and Hamill won that contest. John McKay is 25 years old. Gerry Hamill, 2 years younger at 23. And there's Hamill showing some of the real skill he's got. McKay did well to dodge some of those punches. Already McKay's face looking a little bit red from the punches that he's been taking. And Hamill using his punches beautifully to body and then head. Punching very fast as usual. Oh, and McKay's, that's it, I should think. I don't think this will go on much longer because McKay looks very much outclassed here. He must take a count of 8, of course. Referee John Cosgrave is satisfied that he can go on, but I think he's going to be lucky to survive this first round. Yes, referee Cosgrove says that's enough. I don't think he can be blamed because McKay really was being outclassed by Hamill, who year after year comes to these championships and shows remarkably good form.
Right up, come on. Keep it up, straight. Straighten it up, okay. Hey, come on. Push. All I got on, man. Well, level it up quick, you. We get the landing and you can push it.
But this goes for the tremendous amount of work that the boys put into it. The club effort, the council work, and the like of this training camp that we've set up down here to Moor Mountains. Tremendous effort's been put into it, and they've always done that, and this is the only way you're going to get results.
Even though you're down. Spread. Spread. Push it. Jump. Pick it up. Okay. Take it easy, boy. Right through it. Sides of the boxing coin here. Gerry Hamill, who's seen it all before, Commonwealth Games and Olympics, and Barry McGuigan, for whom it's the first big trip. Gerry, first of all, what would you say to a boxer like Barry, setting out on his first big trip like this?
Well, I would try and reassure him. I'm sure there's people telling him that to watch out for this and watch out for that, as opposed to other countries, but in my opinion, Barry has nothing to worry about, and he has been told this. He performs well enough, and he should do pretty well, and we've told him that.
You made the point that you have seen it all before, and you've been in the Olympics and the Commonwealth Games. How does Irish boxing compare?
Well, I think we rate with the best of them. I mean, we have proved it. In the recent American tour, we proved it against the Yanks and the Canadians themselves. And we no longer have anything to prove to anyone. They're as worried about us as what we are about them.
Barry, does that reassure you?
Oh, it does, yes. Well, I was a wee bit nervous at the start, but I've got over that when I've seen the videos of the rest of the countries, and we've been planning the training now for squad training for a year, and we've trained very hard, so I'm not nervous now.
Of course,
I'm fairly confident.
You're not exactly.
Right around, Barry, not too far now. Not too much on weight on. Right, Kenny, come on. Punch it at the end. Don't just going up too soon on it now. Good, come on. Come on. Come on. You stop. Right through. Come on. Right. Come on. Right through. Chin down there.
There was as many nutters in the one boxing team until he came to this place. I mean, I think, as I say, you don't have to be mad to come here, but sometimes it helps.
Well, you reckon that after this, straight from Newcastle to Edmonton and Canada, your mood is going to be right and you're going to do well?
Oh yeah, well the mood has been right from far back when we got together, and I think it'll keep to this until the games are over.
Well lads, I wish you all the very best out there.
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
very much.
It's all due to this man here. We owe everything to this man, Gerry Story. Everything.
It's a great collection of medals, isn't it?
Well, it's a great honour to all of us, but more so, more so to this man here, Gerry Story. He's put a hell of a lot of work into it.
If you had a bigger team, do you think you'd have got more medals?
I think we would have got more medals if we had had our full allotment, which is what we wanted, and if we had got that, we could have brought more medals back, yes.
Do you think you put up a very strong argument for having 11 next time?
I think so.
What did it feel like to box for Northern Ireland?
Well, great, like, because I was very young, like, I was a bit young, like, to get on the team, you know, and winning a gold medal, great. I haven't got over it yet.
Before we went this man, Gerry Story maintained that we're good enough to meet any of them in the world, and we have proved it. And we'll always will go on proving it as long as we have men like this behind us.